So this is, I don't know if you can see it.
Yes.
Okay. So this is our, this will be a speaking practice. So we are going to have a short review and then we start. Help me read, Irving, please.
Okay, structure, positive, subject plus very past plus complement. I walked to take the bus. Negative, subject did not or didn't, plus verb plus complement. I did not walk to take the bus. Question, auxiliary plus subject plus complement plus question mark. Did I talk to did I walk to take the bus?
Excellent. So let me see. Why do we add ed to the verb?
Because it's a regular verb.
Mhm. And also it's in past. Excellent. This is the simple past, remember. Juan, are you there?
Oh, yes, and sorry for these days that I been not in class.
Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, so.
I'm moving to other house.
Okay.
Yes, so it's complicated.
Yes, it is. Okay. Thank you, Juan, to let me know it. Okay, so why do we use did in the
In
negative?
the negative structure. Well, because you are talking about in past participle, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You,
It's just past, but it's the auxiliary, and we always use the auxiliary when we convert a sentence,
oh, yes.
a positive sentence into a negative sentence.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And what happened here? The verb, it's not modified, even if that is past. Why?
Oh, I did not walk to take the bus because you previously had modified the auxiliary.
Excellent, because here you have the
You
auxiliary.
don't need to modify the verb.
Excellent. So we have this one, so I don't need to put the this one, the ed.
Yes.
Okay. And what happens here for a question? Irving?
In this case, the first is the auxiliary because the auxiliary is in past and all the structure, the verb is in the verb and the base form. And yes, the did is the first in the question.
We switch. Now the auxiliary is first, and then as a second place, we have the subject. Excellent. Give me a second, I will erase all this. Okay. And what happens if I have an irregular verb? Let me see, Juan.
Irregular verb. What happened with the auxiliary?
No, with the verb. If I have an irregular verb, like by, that is the present.
Yes.
How can I modify it? Do I have to add ed?
When you make a question? Well, or when you do a negative or a positive.
a positive.
Ah, positive. Okay. I buy it some fruit.
Is it correct? Bite?
Let me remember the passes by boat. Sorry,
Mhm. It's
I bought
both.
yes, I bought some fruit
Okay, and what
on the
about
bus.
excellent? And what about drink? Is it a
Oh,
regular?
drink. Uh, yes, drunk the
Drunk,
bus
excellent. And eat?
is 8.
Eight, very good job. So if we
Yes,
have irregular verbs, the verb will change completely. Okay,
yes. Okay,
excellent. So Juan, help me read, please.
okay. A structure. Auxiliary plus subject plus verb plus information. Example 1. Did you eat ice cream? Uh, Example 2. Did your sister play soccer last week? Example
Three.
3. Did they work together?
Excellent. I will fix it. Okay, so example 3. Thank you. Why do we use yes or no questions?
Oh, hmm. In this case, did you eat ice cream? It's a yes or no.
Mhm. So we use it for short answers, just yes
Yes.
or no. Okay, excellent. But what happens if we want to get more information, Irving?
We need a large answer and a
Mhm.
specific, maybe the places or something.
Okay. And we use WH questions or these WH words to get more information, right? So can you give me an example using where?
Where? Well, did you know where is the Eiffel Tower at Paris?
Excellent. In Paris. Very
In
good
Paris,
job.
sorry.
Excellent. Irving, can you give me an example, a sentence using, well, a question using what?
Uh, what did you do yesterday?
Mhm. You are talking about, sorry, you are asking for an action, right?
And yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
And what about who? Juan, can you give
Okay.
me a sentence, an example?
Okay. Uh, the Did you know uh, where uh, sorry, who okay, did you know who who people are meeting now?
Okay. Who are the people meeting now? Because here you're talking about specific people.
Yes, who
Mhm.
are people meeting now?
Okay. And Irving, a question with why?
Okay. Why? Uh, why? 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 Why is the problem?
Why?
But or maybe why um maybe why I don't know with
Maybe,
why.
why are you crying? Oh, because I have a
Mm,
problem.
okay.
Why? The reason.
Here we go.
She or
Why
he is, he or
why
she is crying, and the reason it's because he or she has a problem.
why why you have two cars?
Why do you remember
What do you
that
what do you have
if
two
you have
cars?
a verb here, you are going to use do. Okay,
Yes,
excellent.
yes.
And let me see. Jorge, are you there? No? Okay, Juan, give me another example using when.
Okay. Oh, um, when did uh, when did you ate lunch?
Mhm. Excellent. When did you eat your lunch or a lunch? Excellent.
Yes.
And finally, Irving, how?
Okay, how do you make the pastry?
Okay, excellent. So, I don't know if you have any other question about the topic.
No, all these were that all the WH question we use do or
Mhm.
does or did.
Most of the time, if you have a verb here, you have to use did or do, depending on the tense. Where do you eat?
Okay.
Or why do you eat ice cream? Or uh, when did you eat ice cream? But here you have eat. If you are talking about description, like using are or is, in the past are were and was. So in that case, you don't need to add do or sorry, do or did
Okay.
because you don't have a verb.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. For example, where are you from? You don't say where do you from because you don't have a verb. So if you don't have any doubt, sorry, you are going to practice. I'm going to share a link with you. Give me a second. Give me a second. You will work. Jorge, are you there? Okay. So Irving and Juan, you will work together. If Jorge can talk,
Okay.
uh, you involucrate, okay? Oh, okay, Jorge.
Okay.
So I'm going to share the link. Oh, I already did it. I will do it again. So this is the link. It's a video about how to take care of the environment. And after this, you have to, you will have a reflection time, okay? So watch the video, you create your top 5, okay? Your top 5. It's in groups, but you know, we are a few, so we are going to work in pairs. So you have to create your top 5 because they are 10 ways or manners to take care of the environment. So you are going to create your top 5, and you have to think about ways you did some of them in the past. For example, recycle, or maybe turn off the lights. I don't know, something like that. And you talk about this. Think and talk. And finally, you have to talk about differences between pollution of 100 years ago and pollutions nowadays. If you want, okay, Jorge, if you want, you can take a screenshot to the instructions.
Okay, give me a moment.
Okay.
Well, I take it.
Okay. So I will create your breakout room. Watch the video. Watch the video, and if you are going to talk, please try to do it with fluency, because that will be our goal, to get fluency. Okay, go.
What?
Yes.
Later is easy. So, the video.
Well, oh, that is one of the video.
Yes.
Well, check it out. Oh, there are a lot. Oh, um,
I share my
okay.
my screenshot, my screen. So wait.
Well,
because in this moment I have a lag in my internet.
oh well. If you would like, I will share my screen.
Okay, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
because I have a lag in this moment.
Well, it says, say, let me check. Um, 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 did you hear that?
No.
No.
Oh, that's strange.
You have to
Well,
share when you share your screen at the bottom of the
okay,
window, it
well,
appears an option that
okay,
says share sound. Mhm.
well, or give me a second. Uh,
Luckily, it's in
well, now?
our
Now
hands to
I can.
protect nature.
Oh,
Look after the
now?
environment. That's why I
Yes.
want to share with
Yes,
you.
yes.
Use
Okay.
10 easy ways to look after the
Well, start
environment.
again.
Let's take a look.
Smile and learn.
Hey there, friends. I have a very important mission to look after the environment and help so that kids like you join us in this task, which is vital for our planet. As you may already know, human beings and the environment are closely linked together. Every time people harm nature, they cause environmental problems. These problems involve damaging changes in the environment, many of which will be irreversible and will affect the health of all human beings. Look at this river. People have thrown waste in it. The water has been contaminated, and now nobody can drink it. Oh no! There are also many animals and living beings that will die because of contamination. Luckily, it's in our hands to protect nature and look after the environment. That's why I want to share with you these 10 easy ways to look after the environment. Let's take a look. Turn off the lights and the electronic devices you're not using to save energy. Replace plastic bags with reusable cloth bags. It takes plastic bags years to decompose, and making them is a very contaminating process. Separate and recycle the different types of waste: organic, inorganic, containers, glass, or paper and cardboard. To avoid wasting water, make sure taps are completely turned off. The toilet is not a rubbish bin. Did you know that we waste 10 liters of water every time we flush the toilet? Have a shower instead of a bath. A 5-minute shower uses about 100 liters of water, while a full bath would use up to 250 liters. Turn off the water tap while brushing your teeth. If you didn't shut off the faucet, you would waste an average of 20 liters every time you brushed your teeth. Reuse paper. For example, remember that you can write on both sides of the sheet to maximize its use. Pick up your litter every time you go to the beach or the mountains. Respect and look after the animals, flowers, and trees around you. Easy ways to look after the environment, right? I'm sure you already know about them and do most of them. With simple actions like recycling, saving energy and water, and looking after all living beings, we contribute to a more sustainable planet. Do you know this word? A sustainable planet or city are those that provide people with a good quality of life without risking natural resources. This way, future generations will enjoy a wonderful planet where economic growth, environmental care, and social well-being are in balance. Remember, it's in your hands. Want to join us in our mission?
Oh,
Did you like the video?
Oh, you
We
can
have so
stop.
many
Don't
more.
worry.
okay.
Subscribe by clicking on the seal.
There are 5 videos.
No, they are not five videos. You have
Give me a
to.
sec.
They are 10 ways to take care of the environment.
Oh, yeah, yes.
You have to select as a group your top five. It's like 5 things that you do to take care of the environment. You can
well,
you can repeat the video. You can, I don't know, something like that. You can also
talk about the
search.
video.
You can use the ones of the video. Just create your top 5, or also you can search on internet, on the website, or like Google. You can Google it. Five things that you can do, but it's like in group.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Irving and Jorge, I believe that your microphone doesn't work. So, um, mm, maybe he can use the chat. And Irving, um, um, meanwhile, Irving and I can talk about this top 5. Um, think about things that we did in the past to that help that are helping to our environment.
Okay.
Um, mm, I don't know if you would like to search on Google and other um
And different topic with say the word.
yes.
Or also you
Okay.
can rewatch the video and got your top 5 of the video. It's okay if you want to rewatch the video.
Okay, well,
Okay.
uh, well, again, we watch the video. Just um,
And also you can stop the video, write the 10 ways to take care, and then you eliminate the ones that you think you don't do.
okay,
Mhm.
well,
Smile and learn.
Hey there, friends. I have a very important mission to look after the environment and help so that kids like you join us in this task, which is vital for our planet. As you may already know, human beings and the environment are closely linked together. Every time people harm nature, they cause environmental problems. These problems involve damaging changes in the environment, many of which will be irreversible and will affect the health of all human beings. Look at this river. People have thrown waste in it. The water has been contaminated, and now nobody can drink it. Oh no! There are also many animals and living beings that will die because of contamination. Luckily, it's in our hands to protect nature and look after the environment. That's why I want to share with you these 10 easy ways to look after the environment. Let's take a look. Turn off the lights and the electronic devices you're not using to save energy. Replace plastic bags with reusable cloth bags. It takes plastic bags years to decompose, and making them is a very contaminating process. Separate and recycle the different types of waste: organic, inorganic, containers, glass, or paper and cardboard. To avoid wasting water, Make sure taps are completely turned off. The toilet is not a rubbish bin. Did you know that we waste 10 liters of water every time we flush the toilet? Have a shower instead of a bath. A 5-minute shower uses about 100 liters of water, while a full bath would use up to 250 liters. Turn off the water tap while brushing your teeth. If you didn't shut off the faucet, you would waste an average of 20 liters every time you brushed your teeth. Reuse paper. For example, remember that you can write on both sides of the sheet to maximize its use. Pick up your litter every time you go to the beach or the mountains. Respect and look after the animals, flowers, and trees around you. Easy ways to look after the environment, right? I'm sure you already know about them and do most of them. With actions like recycling, saving energy and water, and looking after all living beings, we contribute to a more sustainable planet. Do you know this word? A sustainable planet or city are those that provide people with a good quality of life without risking natural resources. This way, future generations will enjoy a wonderful planet where economic growth, environmental care, and social well-being are in balance. Remember, it's in your hands. Want to join us in our mission?
Well, everybody that can catch the some item that you cannot do for care or environment.
Okay, I write the 10 and then the 10 recommendations. So I know I pick someone.
Well, uh, well, you can talk about some one of best practice that this guy show us to care our environment.
Okay.
Give me a moment. Well, that is too much very important. Well, this is one of the best practice. Um, did you say energy in your house, Irving or Jorge?
Yes, because it's important save energy in all the world. And maybe for my recommendation, old house maybe need a solar panel because and energy is free. Is the installation is easy. So yeah, for me it's important to save the energy and prepare different maybe technologies with the energy.
Okay. Jorge, can you chat in the, or can you write in the chat? Let me see. Uh, uh,
Hello, hello.
oh yes, I can hear it.
Yes. Uh, saving energy is very important. I use LED that are low composition in my house.
Okay. Which way you can save energy in your house? Maybe you turn off the light in the on the morning, or all day, or you can, or maybe you can use a LED bulb in to save some energy. I don't know. Oh, uh,
Continue.
okay.
Yes.
Well, and the next is the reusable items. In my case, um, well, I cannot practice too much this guide, this practice or this rule that is very important for our environment. Sometimes I forgot to use some bags when I buy things at the market. Um, I forgot reuse the bag, and sometimes I um uh, I cannot use, and um in this rule number 2 or practice number 2, I cannot I not comply uh 100% because sometimes I forgot to save the bag and reuse the bag, and sometimes I send this back to the trash, and that's what's my error. So I try to reuse all item that is possible to reuse. In this case, the bag, plastic bag, and mm, some other like the tire of the vehicle. Um, um, I try to follow this guide, uh, and I try to comply it at 100% to save some resource of our planet.
So guys, did you
Yes.
have your top 5?
Uh,
Not
just
yet?
this, not yet,
Okay.
just only two.
Okay, okay. Remember that you have to create your top 5, the most important that you consider.
Okay. Well, even I don't know if this could could be the third one or content sourcing.
Yeah, for me, the separating riskly is important because say the word. So we separate the organic and inorganic trash and pick um, the the trash can. So I recyclate the back um, the back the back plastic and I use mm, and the same paper. Maybe we use all on organic, so it's really good in separating recycling. And for me, it's important. So I don't know, maybe all the people um, are different and think different. So for me, separating recycling all trash is important.
Okay, well, we have three ways to enhance to protect our environment, save energy, as we mentioned previously, and use a reusable item, and then separate and recycle. And the fourth item,
The other reuse paper,
oh well, which
and the
one?
other reuse paper.
Okay, well, um, um, uh, reuse paper, and the um, it could be um, manage the water responsible, manage the waste of water in a correct way. Either could be the five or the number five. So um, we have as number one um, uh, the save energy item or the topic save energy. Then the reusable items like plastic bag, and then reusable papers. The third one, um, uh, sorry, the third one was separate and recycle. The fourth was the reusable paper, and the number five is don't manage the waste of water. That's we have the five items that we can take into account to care our environment. I don't know if you are agree.
Yes,
Well, just remember the save energy, reusable items like black back plastic, uh, recycle, reseparate and recycle. Um, then manage the weight of water that we use in our houses. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you need to say something more or talking about something more.
No, nothing. No. Eh, you say you, so it's good for the pick, uh, the recommendation. So for me, it's good. I agree because it's important to say the word.
Okay. Um. Oh, this is the we use paper. So it's very important. There's a lot, really. There is a lot that things that we can make to, every day to care our environment. It's all about the culture. Of just you need to have some culture to follow these rules or guide.
So guys, did you have your top five?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so now you have to, sorry, talk about differences between pollution of 100 years ago and nowadays.
Okay.
Remember, use correctly the verbs, irregular verbs and regular verbs.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, guys, what did you think about um, that question? The difference between pollution of 100 years ago and nowadays? I guess there is a lot um, difference. So as you can watch in the um, TV news that there is a severe climate change that are affecting many countries in this moment, like the hurricane that affected Dominican Republic, the uh, forest fire in part of California, and here in our country, the lot of rain that uh, is falling, and there is a lot of difference between now and 100 years ago. So um, I don't know. What did you think about that? Irvin and Jorge.
Yes, for me, we top five is good because it's important we use the paper, recycle, and separate all trash, and maybe conscientize conscientize people and and say the word because it's important and maybe Juan said the hurricanes affect different countries in the moment, Korea or China, I don't remember. And yesterday, the earthquake in Mexico, here in El Salvador, and the rains. So it's important note um, uh, uh, how do you say talar árboles. Uh, maybe uh, contaminate the rivers or lakes because it's important in all ecosystems here in country. Countdown. Thank you to share countdown and countdown forests or trees and maybe would uh, kill or assassinate uh, or long trees. Okay, thank you, teacher. And the aquatic animals or maybe hunter the animals. So it's important save the all ecosystems, all environments, and clean. And we have uh, clean sky, and yeah, for me it's important to go different between Polish 100 years ago and nowadays. And for me, it's important say the word, maybe create application and never use paper or maybe robots and recyclate the trash. And yeah, this is for me all for this topic because yeah, it's for me it's important say the word and prepare different some things and have the word in this case and the environment, the animals or plants. I don't know, Jorge or Juan.
Yes, yes. In my case, for me, it's very important the top five. Use reusable item, save energy, separate and recycle, reuse the paper, pick up your litter, and all the pollution we today. Uh, how will it be throwing away garbage, pollution rivers, pollution, pollution the seas, cutting down trees. Everything will be reframed in the future and in the ecosystem of the future. Uh, for for it's important uh, this action now uh, for for about the consequence conse- uh, sorry okay for evitate the impact in the future and ecosystem future. Finish.
Oh, okay, and yeah, this is all for top five, and we uh, think talk about for this top five, and we different ways to say the word. So it's important and conscientify the people maybe the family, friends. So it's important in this moment to say the word because um, maybe the rivers, lakes are contaminated we with trash. So it's important in this moment. Say all environment.
Okay,
So thank
excellent.
you.
So, do you think it's better now, or it was better 100 years ago?
Oh, what's better 100 years ago? There is a
Why?
lot of oxygen in our atmosphere, and really, now nowadays is very complicated in terms of climate change, pollutions, um, mm, that is complicated.
Okay.
So it's better. Was better. Sorry,
Ah, okay,
was
excellent.
better. Uh, the Earth. Uh, what 100 years ago?
Okay, excellent. And I have short feedback. How do you say the first word? I typed it in the chat.
Oh,
Environment.
environment.
Environment. Okay. No let me remember. I don't remember it, the wrong pronunciation, but yes, it's environment. Okay.
Yes, environment.
And if you are talking in general, do we use the people or people?
Oh, just people.
Okay. And if you're talking in general about rivers, lakes, do we use the rivers or just rivers?
Just rivers, I
Mm-hmm.
guess.
Okay. And what's the pronunciation of the third word?
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere, like E,
Oh,
atmosphere.
okay. Atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. So,
Okay.
guys, I think you practice a lot. I am glad for this. I heard a very long and interesting conversation, and I am glad for that. And I think that's all for the class. I think, and I will close the rooms. Give me a second. Okay, so that's all for the class. I am glad to hear you practicing a lot. Try to practice more to get more fluency. And I will give you some homework about interviews. I will send you the homework in, I don't know, but in the morning because I have to eat. So after it, I will send you your homework. Try to do it because this will help you with your interviews. And that's all for the class. Thank you for being here. And please try to be on time our next class, okay?
Yes. A teacher just I had the problem of that now I move into the
Yes, don't
other
worry.
house, and I guess that the internet the internet uh,
It's
uh,
slow.
not need to pass to another house.
Ah, okay, okay, don't worry.
So maybe I I pass 3 or 4 days without internet.
Okay, okay, don't worry.
So
And thank you for letting me know this.
Yes,
Problem.
I try. In this case, I try to advance
The
as much as
platform.
possible on the platform.
Okay, that's an excellent option. So that's all for the class.